Good afternoon guys, welcome to my next vlog. It's a stunning day outside, so I'm going to head down to Danger Park and I'm going to answer a few of your questions. Let's get down there, shall we? Well, I'll tell you what, as tee shots go, for my first one, very impressed. Right side of the fairway. So whilst playing, I'm going to answer the questions that you guys asked me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and on my channel as well. Hopefully you can get to know me a little bit better. So let's get on to my first question. Me being me, an absolute plonker has decided to leave all the paperwork that I wrote down the questions, who they're from, at home. So you'll see in the below who the questions are from. Sorry about that, guys. First question was, I believe, on Twitter, and I know who this is from because he's a decent mate of mine so far. We played a bit of golf already. Smithy here golf. Where in the southwest have I not played but really want to? And that's a really good question. There are so many golf courses around here. I'm going to have to say it's going to be Saunton. It's a course that we see a lot of on YouTube from other YouTubers. It just looks stunning. I'd love to play there and hopefully get a chance to this year. So yeah, Saunton. I'll tell you what, I should play on my own more often. Another question from one of you guys was, I believe from Golf Vlogs UK, so thank you for doing that on Twitter, guys. I hope to kind of chat to you guys a lot more this year, purely for the fact there's such a huge golfing network, really. Why did I play golf? Why do I play golf? Sometimes I ask myself the same question. It was actually something I just stumbled on. I played a bit as a junior. I used to live in Gloucestershire. Played a bit as a junior. Stopped, played a bit of football and things like that. And then about 5 years ago, joined a squash club years ago, really. And a few of the older boys there play a bit of golf socially. Joined in with them. And the rest is history, as they say. Oh my. Not a bad start. Take that any day. Right, first putt of the day. What have I got to offer? Played yesterday and putted like an absolute pansy, so this will be interesting. A birdie though. Right, 1 under through 1. I think I might actually just stop there. Very often I'm under par. So, next question. Completely forgotten it's one, so I apologise. I'll double check and I'll put it in the bottom of this video here. What is my best and worst Stableford score? I don't think I should be telling you, really. My worst one was when I actually played one, I think it was my first ever comp at Team Valley Golf Club. I was playing off 16. And embarrassingly, I shot, I think it was about 20 points. Yeah, not my best day. Might have just gone through the fairway, but not bad. Now my best score, I think was actually at Team Valley as well. It was actually when I got my first kind of big cut from kind of 16 down to 11 straight away, really. Within 2 weeks I shot 2 46 pointers. Got sworn out a little bit, as you can imagine. To be honest, the handicap I was given probably wasn't the most accurate one. I just kind of rushed to get my cards in because I wanted to play comps as soon as possible, so the rounds I put in weren't exactly the best. I didn't do it on purpose. the whole idea of me doing this is obviously to get lower, so why would I do it on purpose? But yeah, off 16, 246 pointers. Brought me down to 11, and that's where I stayed for a while. Joined Stover Golf Club now, playing off 8. So yeah, 46 points is my best score. So my next question that was asked, how many drones have I sunk? Now this is from one of the guys that I assume watches the Golf Vlogs UK YouTube videos, where he actually sunk a drone. I haven't actually seen that video yet, so I'm going to go and check that out because I'd love to know how you managed to sink a drone. But in terms of me, I can't even afford a drone, so that'll be a solid 0 for me, thank God. But yeah, no drone sunk. Oh, that's 2 greens in, Reg. Yes, please. For another birdie then. And you've not hit it, you Jesse. Oh dear. That's what I've got to work on. So next question, I believe, was from someone called Dan BEEKS. So I know him very well. Again, thank you for the question. It's a very interesting question. How do you keep your driver straight, hit irons well, keeps pushing your driver to the right? So what can I do to make that better? Dan, honestly, if I had the answer to that, I wouldn't be hitting right myself. To be honest, mate, it's generally all to do with kind of club path and club face control. Generally club face, I think. So go down to somewhere where you can get a TrackMan, or you can see club face and club path and start working on that. Generally, I think it will be club face. But honestly, mate, go get yourself a lesson, because there's nothing worse, trust me, I know, than pushing driver to the right. Generally, you'll miss bigger with driver because of the lower loft. It's less forgiving. So that is why you will miss bigger with driver and not with wedges and irons, because the loft is higher. Loft is there to help you. Driver, you have none. So lower loft, bigger dispersion really for amateur golfers. So yeah, mate, it's just a case of going and getting a lesson and controlling that club face, I think. Right, back to level par. That birdie lasted long, didn't it? That's a level. That's why I make birdies, is not to score well, it's to stop me scoring badly. Third hole, par 5. Tiger Twizzle, I think that's okay. Just up the right. So another question was from one of my YouTube subscribers who's commenting quite a bit at the minute, so thank you to him, Elliot Ford. Again, thank you for commenting a lot in a minute, mate, much appreciated. Why do I play golf? Similar question to what we had earlier. Why do I play it? It's peaceful when you're playing well. I stopped playing squash because of family commitments and things like that. And I think just generally it was just something else to do that I got addicted to straight away. I just loved being outside. I love technical sports. I've loved football, don't get me wrong, but technical sports such as golf and things like that I really love. And it's a really social game. Although it's an individual sport, it's a really social game, and that's what I love about it. You know, it's when it's days like today, you can't go wrong. So yeah, generally the social side of it is why I do play golf. Obviously now I've got another motive that I want to get as low as I possibly can to become a teaching professional, but generally just because I love the game and I love being around other golfers and chatting to them about the game. Really, it's just addictive, isn't it? On a completely different note, as you can probably see behind me, just managed to buy myself a lovely Callaway Rogue. And this is not a plug for Callaway, but this is possibly the nicest driver I've ever hit. Kind of semi got fitted for me at American Golf. Had the new 6-wood before. This is feeling unbelievable. I'm scary long. This is a par 5 and I'm about, I would say about 170 into it, so definitely gained some distance with it. Buy what you want, but Callaway Rogue is so far doing me proud. It's the club, it's good. I think it's short, but chipping a putt for another birdie, I think. What's going on? It's warm. Another question whilst I walk up to that, my third shot. Do I train every day? I.e. driver, putter, irons, wedges, whatever. The answer to that is no. I am playing, well, this week I plan to play about 4 times. I've got the beauty of having a bit of time off work at the minute, so playing 4 times on an average week. I'd probably look to play on a course maybe once, twice, and still practice another time, maybe 2 times a week. So hitting golf balls like 4 times a week to practice at the minute. Did the same last year and obviously it worked brilliantly for me. So applying the same techniques again this year. So yeah, not training every day, no gym stuff, as you probably can see. But yeah, golf training, hit the golf ball 4 times a week. And I think that's the key to what people need to kind of realise is it's not all about playing on a course. Although we love playing on courses, because that's what we want to do, we have to practice off the course as well. You know, I've had a few lessons, as you can see from my channel. Got another one coming up with the driver before my comps start, really. That's Big Hill. And that's the key, is practicing on a range, getting to know your shots and getting to know how you play the game, really. Because when you get on the course, if you don't know where you miss or what your common mistakes are, how can you improve? But that's a different point anyway. But again, thank you for your question. Let's move on to the next one and hopefully make another birdie. So I was probably about 1 club shy, to be honest. It was playing uphill, so it should have been an 8-iron really. Left myself with a little chip. Hopefully get close to my birdie. Don't know what's going on today. Never played this well. I mean, I duffed it. It's a birdie putt, I won't complain. This is crazy golf for me. Crazy. To go back to 1 under. Past the hole at least. Ah, still level. Level par. Another question from a subscriber. Very similar to one that I answered a minute ago. It simply is, how do I keep my driver straight? And once again, if I knew the answer, mate, I would definitely give it you, especially you. It's one of those, isn't it, really? The beauty of golf is everyone's different. And that's the beauty, everyone's different, that's the beauty of it. So I'm not going to be one, I'm not a golf coach, so yet. I'm not going to tell people how to play golf. I can tell you what works for me, it might not work for you though. I'm currently going through a bit of a swing change. Like you've kind of seen in my How to Hit a Draw series, hopefully if you haven't, go and check that out. That's the change I'm going through. So go and check that out. Hopefully that helps you, because that tells you all about how to kind of control, how I'm controlling club path and club face, and the results it's given me. It's actually given me some decent results. Like I said, that works for me. Might not work for you, but yeah. Sorry, I can't be much more help with that. If I knew how to hit a driver straight every time, I wouldn't be playing off 8. That's the harsh truth, really. But yeah, on to my 4th hole. Level par, guys. It's got to go wrong at some point, isn't it? Oh, yes. Thin billet, I told you it'd go wrong. I'll answer one more question on the course and then I'll go home once I've finished playing and answer a few more. This one is from a very, very close subscriber of mine, and it simply is, when am I taking you out for dinner? Or when am I taking her out for dinner? My answer to that is AIMEE Marshman. When I can afford to. It's either that or it's Mackey's at the minute, and I've had enough of them. But yeah, Amy's my girlfriend, for everyone else who doesn't already know. She thought she'd be funny and comment that on me on my Instagram this week. So the answer to you is when I can afford it. Well, I've left myself an absolute stinker here. There's my ball, there's my pin, downhill all the way, pin's fairly close, and it slopes away past the pin. And what on earth do I do here? Sat in the rough. Don't actually know what I'm going to do. Up and down for one over. This is mega that'll work. Nice stuff. And a wedge putt to finish, one over. Nice wedge putt to finish my chat with you on the golf course. Sadly, you guys are going to leave me alone for a little bit whilst I try and actually practice. I will speak to you when I get back home and answer a couple more of your questions. Don't forget, guys, in fact, actually no, I'll say this later. I'll see you in a minute. Right, so I'm back at home. Going to answer the last few questions because I just, like I said to you earlier, forgot this little piece of paper with my questions on it. So I'm going to finish the last couple of questions now for you. I'd just like to apologise for the sweaty mess that I was on the golf course. It was actually a hell of a lot warmer than I thought it was going to be, and lugging a camera and a bag around just got a little bit tiring for me in the end. As you can see, I'm not the best of athletes at the minute, too many takeaways, but that's what happens in winter, innit? You bulk in to try and stay warm, and now the sun's decided to come out, I need to shift it. But yeah, apologies for my sweaty mess. But yeah, let's finish these questions. So a question I did miss out was from David Noble Golf, who was one of the first people I kind of interacted with on Instagram. So thank you for your question, buddy. It's kind of 3 questions in one, really, so I'll answer them all as much as I can. One of them I've already kind of answered, which was how did I start playing golf? One of those really joined a squash club years and years ago when I was kind of 15, 16. A load of the seniors there play golf, local golf course to me. Just play with them socially, really, and then caught the bug for it like that, and then kind of played from there on, really. Second part to his question is, I believe, what are my goals for this year? So, as you've seen from my first video on my channel, my goal this year is to get down to 4, at least. I want to try and get down to 3, I think is my target this year. And then obviously start my PGA. That is my main goal for this year, and that's what I'm really working hard to go towards. So, obviously, to do that, handicap needs to come down, so my goal is to get handicap down to 3. And the final part of the question that he gave me was actually something that I'm surprised no one else kind of asked me, really, especially all the golf fans that kind of watch on the telly. Who is my pick for the Masters this year? That's a very, very good question. I'm a massive, massive Rory McIlroy fan. I'd love for him to do it. I don't think, based on especially what happened at the Genesis Open, really, not Genesis, sorry, at Mexico City for the WGC, I just don't think he's got a final round in him. I just, based on last year as well, Patrick Reed and him, I just don't see him performing well in a final round. He's not done it for such a long time. I think he'll struggle to win a major this year. I think you've got to look at DJ. Although Augusta's never been really that kind to him, I think he's got to be up there. And the man we're all talking about still, Tiger Woods. Was an outside bet, really, when he kind of first came back on the tour, but is now one of the favourites, I think. So you can't look past Tiger Woods, really. Spieth is struggling at the minute, but he's always going to be there or thereabouts at Augusta. That's just what he does. So I would say probably my Masters pick. Tell you what, I'm going to go with an outsider because he's been playing well this. I'm going to go Paul Casey, because I think he's been playing very, very well the last few weeks. I'm going to go Paul Casey. Another question from someone off Instagram. It's actually a golf clothing company called Ostrich Golf. So thank you for your question. And it simply is, when are you making a video about us? Obviously meaning them. I have sent them a message. I'll make a video on you when you give me stuff to make your video on. I'd love to do it. So if you want to get in touch, just send me a message on Instagram, because I'd love to do a video with some of your stuff, because I've seen your stuff and it's actually quite good. So yeah, just send me a message and let's do something, shall we? And my final question is from a subscriber called Nick Croot. So I know him well, and it's another golf tip, really. I think he's simply asking the best way, what I think the best way to get out of a deep greenside bunker is. I'm going to give you a serious answer, and I'm going to give you a little. Well, I'm just going to give you a jokey answer as well, really, Nick. So the jokey answer is, best side of getting out of them is not to get in them in the first place, really. Obviously it doesn't happen all the time, but try your best not to go in them, really. And then my serious kind of tip to it is probably just to loft up, and be aggressive with the bunker shots, really, no matter whether it's a greenside or just a fairway bunker. You've got to be aggressive and quick, because if not, you'll end up catching too much sand and the ball just won't go anywhere. So be aggressive, loft up, depending on obviously how far away you are from the pin. A lot of it is down to kind of pin placement, is how you would play a bunker shot, which is what I've learned. So pins close, loft up, and just maybe accept you're going to run 15 past. If you've got a bit of room to work with, again, loft up and kind of just chase it up there, really, and see if we can allow it to release down to the flag, really. That's a lot. It's a difficult one, really. I would say generally loft up and attack it, really, but that's just my childish nature, really, just to attack everything I play in golf. So yeah, hope that's helpful for you, Nick. Guys, as always, thank you for all your questions. Hope I've answered them as well as I can do. I'll do these often, not too many times, because obviously people will get bored of just me talking. Hope you enjoy some of the golf content from today. We'll be hopefully getting out and doing another course vlog soon. I know the weather's starting to pick up, definitely. I've just bought a new camera as well, so getting the editing software done for the laptop, and then the content will become a million times better. So hopefully going to do a few couple of collaborations again, coming soon. But yeah, I think the next video will probably be a lesson video with Rich Woods again, and that'll just be on my driver. So, like everyone on YouTube likes to see, actually might help a couple of the guys that have asked questions tonight, how to hit driver straight. I can hopefully answer your question with Rich beside me when I have my lesson next week. So I will be filming it, and I will be showing you guys what I've learned in that lesson. Don't forget to subscribe and share. And guys, remember, it is the last week of my giveaway, so go out and check my giveaway video if you haven't already. Give it a subscribe if you haven't, and comment giveaway. You could be in with a chance of winning a utility iron for absolutely nothing. So yeah, like I say, thank you for watching, guys. I'll speak to you soon. Good night.